Welcome to the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast. The Lions Pride Sports Broadcast is sponsored by Let Bryan Enterprises Family Entertainment be your one-stop shop for your party entertainment needs. If you're in need of balloon twisters, face painters, or bounce houses, just give them a call at 512-846-3334. If you're looking to rent a mascot costume or to hire a children's performer to appear as a superhero, princess, or one of their 85 other merry mascots, reach out to them. Bryan Enterprises Family Entertainment has been entertaining families in Caldwell County for 2 decades. Bozo the Hozo, the Christian Clown, the first entertainer for the company, has entertained thousands at the Lockhart Chisholm Trail Roundup for years. Family entertainment and family engagement are 2 phrases that are a part of Bryan Enterprises' core values. Whether it's motivational speaking at school assemblies, or writing children's books, or training personnel to engage fathers in the community, children and families are always at the heart of this organization. To find out more about Bryan Enterprises, feel free to check them out on social media or visit their website at Bryant-Enterprises, 2000 San Antonio Street in Lockhart, Texas, and 900 Bug Lane, Suite 115 in San Marcos, Texas. Or go to our website at cfbarbershop.com. When confronted with an auto accident, life can't come to a screeching halt. That's why Chios Paint and Body is devoted to making the repair process as smooth as possible with their state-of-the-art technology, frequent status updates, and a 24/7 customer service center to help you every step of the way. With our state-of-the-art body shop and paint facility, repairing your car is a breeze. We are fully equipped with a powerful frame-straightening bay, expansive body shop, and our semi-down, downdraft paint booth. Our automotive repair services include everything from oil changes, brake repair replacement, and suspension work to sophisticated mechanical repairs. Whatever your needs, we can offer premium service, affordable cost, and great customer service. These are just some of the differences that make Chios Paint and Body the best choice for your car's recovery and automotive repair. Hazlet Drilling Incorporated are proud supporters of the community by sponsoring youth league programs, T-Ball Express, Boys Junior League pitch, and girls coach pitch teams. Established in 1978 by George Hazlet, Hazlet Drilling Incorporated was formed to provide quality water drilling service to farms and surrounding ranches. As the company grew, so did the spectrum of services to meet the growing needs of dedicated customers. Today, Hazlet Drilling is the leading water well, oil, and gas drilling company, known for quality work and one-on-one customer service. Hazlet Drilling and Supply is located at 915 Old McMahon Road in Lockhart, Texas. Or you can call 512-398-6682. If you're in need of mechanical care, take your vehicle to Car Care Automotive, located at 1313 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas. Owner and head mechanic Alex Juarez will give your vehicle the care it needs to get back on the road. Alex has over 30 years of mechanic work and is ASE certified. Whether your vehicle is gas or diesel, bring it to Car Care Automotive or call 512-668-4555 to schedule a visit. Mention that you heard this ad on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast and get a free oil change with your automotive repair. If you're ready to lose weight fast, reach out to the Tim Torres Fitness Facebook page and chat with Tim. Tim has helped thousands of people all over the world in person and online through his mobile app and custom meal plans. So contact Tim Torres via Facebook and start losing weight today. Just look for Tim Torres Fitness on Facebook. Vest Auto Detail, located 1 block from beautiful downtown Lockhart, Texas, at 301 South Main Street. At Vest Auto Detail, they offer window tinting, paint correction, ceramic coating, and are considered the best in Caldwell County. When it comes to auto detailing, if you want the best, just book with Vest. Vest Auto Detail. Call 512-227-1511 to schedule your vehicle for a visit. Do you suffer with headaches, back pain, or neck pain? Chisholm Trail Clinic of Chiropractic's mission is to provide hope, healing, and health to the people of Lockhart and the South through natural chiropractic care. Dr. Peterson has been voted best chiropractor for the last 9 years. Call Chisholm Trail Clinic of Chiropractic to begin your path to hope, healing, and health. You can find Chisholm Trail Clinic of Chiropractic at 731 South Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas. Or you can call for an appointment at 512-668-4163. And now, live from the Lions Pride broadcast booth, the original voice of Lockhart Lion Sports, Emilio the Sarge Juarez.
Ladies and gentlemen, Austin Wrestling Revolution returns for live professional wrestling March 13th, 2021 for Spring Back Breakers at Owl Ray Crawfish and Oyster Bar in Lockhart, Texas. Bell time will be at 6:30 p.m. General admission is $10 with ringside seats at $15. All children's tickets are only $5. Bring the family out for this family-friendly event as we bring to you 6 wrestling matches, including a tag team match where the Cult of Crawley debuts against Pure Genetics. We also have Luigi Primo taking on Jack Delfino in a hard-hitting singles wrestling match. We have the debuting Niles Plonk versus Dill Dempsey. Hot Damn Jesse James taking on the lovable Porky. We also have women's wrestling as Nova Phoenix takes on the debuting Miranda Gordy, the daughter of the legend Terry Gordy. In addition to that, we have a triple threat match where the debuting Ryzen takes on Rob Love and the Baker David Leach. We have some 6-man tag action as AWOL, Conlan Blee, Chris Carter take on Impact Wrestling Supermax Hernandez, local favorite Delfrito in the debuting Cup. And in the main event, the AWR Championship will be on the line as the Total Pimp challenges the champion Joey Supershot Spectre. Remember, bell time 6:30 p.m. General admission is $10. Ringside $15. Children only $5. Stay tuned to our social media for more announcements about upcoming AWR events. See you there. Ladies and gentlemen, Austin Wrestling Revolution returns for live professional wrestling March 13th, 2021 for Spring Back Breakers at Owl Ray Crawfish and Oyster Bar in Lockhart, Texas. Bell time will be at 6:30 p.m. General admission is $10 with ringside seats at $15. All children's tickets are only $5. Bring the family out for this family-friendly event as we bring to you 6 wrestling matches, including a tag team match where the Cult of Crawley debuts against Pure Genetics. We also have Luigi Primo taking on Jack Delfino in a hard-hitting singles wrestling match. We have the debuting Niles Plonk versus Dill Dempsey. Hot Damn Jesse James taking on the lovable Porky. We also have women's wrestling as Nova Phoenix takes on the debuting Miranda Gordy, the daughter of the legend Terry Gordy. In addition to that, we have a triple threat match where the debuting Ryzen takes on Rob Love and the Baker David Leach. We have some 6-man tag action as AWOL, Conlan Blee, Chris Carter take on Impact Wrestling Supermax Hernandez, local favorite Delfrito in the debuting Cup. And in the main event, the AWR Championship will be on the line as the Total Pimp challenges the champion Joey Supershot Spectre. Remember, bell time 6:30 p.m. General admission is $10. Ringside $15. Children only $5. Stay tuned to our social media for more announcements about upcoming AWR events. See you there.
And welcome, Lockhart Lion fans, as we are in the final day of the Austin Independent School District baseball tournament here in Austin, Texas, as the Lockhart Lions are going to be set to play their 5th game of the weekend, which started on Thursday, as the Lions tied Conley 3-3 before defeating Weiss in the second game 8-6. Lockhart Lions came back Friday morning to play at Hyde Park against the Hyde Park Panthers and lost 3-2 in a very tightly contested ball game before coming back at the 4:30 p.m. game for their second game of the day and pretty much manhandling the Cedar Creek Eagles 18-4 as the Lions scored 11 in the top half of the first inning to take control of that game. So the Lockhart Lions right now are 2-1-1 in the Austin Independent School District. Today we are here at this beautiful Westlake Chaparrals baseball field, home of the Texas High School 6A Division champion football team.
Good afternoon and welcome to
As we are here for game number 5, as the Lockhart Lions on the young season are 6-4-1.
If you're just joining us, please recognize that our bathrooms are closed.
Lions are off to a fantastic start to start the season off.
South end of the football field.
And they look to extend that season right here in a very tough challenge against a 6A football baseball powerhouse in the Westlake Chaparrals.
Every household and wearing a mask at all times. We're going to have a great day of baseball, folks. Let's go.
They will rework the camera. The camera froze. Oh, you moved it over here. Okay. All right, we're going to work to fix this issue. You're going to see me pop up onto the screen real quick. And boom, just like that, I've disappeared. We're going to take a quick timeout as they're getting the particulars set up, and we're going to run a couple of commercial spots, and we'll be right back with some Lockhart Lion baseball with first pitch here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Changing Faces Barbershop has been serving the Lockhart and surrounding communities since 2009. Head barber and owner Lex Jennings and staff pride themselves on being a hip urban barbershop. For shaves, not only do we hit you with our Precessional Andis trimmers, we offer a close shave and edge up with a straight razor. If you're really wanting to be pampered, let us give you one of our famous hot towel shaves. For cuts, Changing Face barbers are all top of their class and are able to pull off any style, whether it's a mohawk, classic cut, fade, taper, or design. We pride ourselves on our talent, our drive, and want to give our clients the best experience available. For all styles from the newest trends to old school cuts, our barbers here at Changing Faces have the skills to transform your look and feel. With over 10 years of combined experience, our barbers are on the cutting edge of the barber world. Come by one of our 2 locations, 2000 West San Antonio Street in Lockhart, Texas, and 900 Bug Lane, Suite 115 in San Marcos, Texas. Or go to our website at cfbarbershop.com. Let Bryan Enterprises Family Entertainment be your one-stop shop for your party entertainment needs. If you're in need of balloon twisters, face painters, or bounce houses, just give them a call at 512-846-3334. If you're looking to rent a mascot costume or to hire a children's performer to appear as a superhero, princess, or one of their 85 other merry mascots, reach out to them. Bryan Enterprises Family Entertainment has been entertaining families in Caldwell County for 2 decades. Bozo the Hozo, the Christian Clown, the first entertainer for the company, has entertained thousands at the Lockhart Chisholm Trail Roundup Parade over the years. Family entertainment and family engagement are 2 phrases that are a part of Bryan Enterprises' core values. Whether it's motivational speaking at school assemblies, or writing children's books, or training personnel to engage fathers in the community, children and families are always at the heart of this organization. To find out more about Bryan Enterprises, feel free to check them out on social media or visit their website at bryant-enterprises.com.
And we are back as we're going to be getting set for the first pitch of the game. As soon as my wife gets the lineup written down for the varsity chaparrals, I'll get that out to you, let you know who's out there on the field.
Chaps today, number 25, Magnus Nelson, catching number 10, senior Tang Breckenschmidt.
All right, stepping up to the plate for the Lions to lead things off. Here in the top half of the first inning is going to be Rene Delgadillo. As we get set to kick things off, and in the batters,
Number 6, Renee Delgadillo.
in the on-deck circle is going to be number 14, Jackie Edwards Jr. Swing and a miss for strike one. That one's going to be flying to the right fielder, and right fielder is going to get up underneath that and make the catch for out number one. So it'll be out number one here in the bottom half, or top half of the first inning. It looks like there was a little bit of issues as there was an illegal pitch. So Delgadillo is going to step up to the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swinging a drive back to the right fielder. And the right fielder is going to make the out.
Catching right field by number 19, Cole May for out number 1. Up next for the Lions, center fielder number 14, Jackie Edwards Jr.
So that'll bring up Jackie Edwards. Swinging on the first pitch, back to the backstop for strike one. Looking at the second pitch for strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. 0-2 pitch going to be outside for ball 1. One-two pitch going to be in the dirt, or should I say in the turf, for ball 2 here at the Westlake Chaparral baseball field. The entire infield is artificial turf. The outfield is natural grass. Two-two pitch low and in the turf, and Jackie Edwards has fought back to make the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that'll be out number 2.
With the strikeout for out number 2. Up next for the Lions, third baseman number 4, Ethan Bryant.
And that'll bring up Ethan Bryant up to the plate. Two outs here in the top half of the first. Swinging a grounder. Third baseman is going to charge, scoop it up. Out to first, and that'll be out number 3. And that'll do it for the Lions here in the top half of the first inning. We're going to keep it right here
Theo Gillen.
All right, and we're back, and leading off for the Chaparral is going to be number 14, Gillen. On the mound for the Lions is going to be Jacob Gutierrez. Or Jacob Contreras, I'm sorry. Jacob Contreras on the mound. Throw the first pitch in there, ball high. Swinging a drive to right center field. Edwards tracking it down. And that'll take one hop to the wall. Round in second will be Gillen and slide it in head first to third base. The throw not in time.
Theo Gillen with the triple to lead off the game.
And Gillen leads the game off for the Chaparrals with the triple to right center field. And that'll bring up number 2, Peterson, the center fielder.
Blake Peterson.
So big triple to start the game off for the Chaparrals. First pitch to Peterson is going to be ball outside. The 1-0 pitch is going to be high for ball 2. So right away, count's going to be 3 balls, no strikes. The 3-0 pitch going to be called strike on the outside corner. And that'll be ball 4. And that'll be on a hit batsman.
Now batting third baseman number 17, senior Reese McCray.
Reese McCray steps up to the plate as the Chaparrals have 2 runners on the base pads. Going back to first base, the pickoff attempt, and they're going to catch Peterson at first base. And that'll be the first out here in the bottom half of the first inning. First pitch is going to be in there for ball 1 to McCray. McCray's going to send one down the left side. One pitch is going to be outside. So Chaparrals do have 1 runner in scoring position. Swinging on the 2-1 pitch is going to be fouled down the left side. And that'll make the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's going to be high, and that will make the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Three-two pitch going to be outside in the turf. And McCray will find his way to first base, and that'll bring up the number 4 hitter, number 34, Davis, the first baseman.
Now batting first baseman number 34, senior Braden Davis.
As Contreras steps off the mound, already got one batter at first base on a pickoff attempt here in the bottom half of the first inning. First pitch to Davis is going to be in the turf for ball one. Swinging a drive to left field, and that ball's going back, and out of here. And McCray will hit a 3-run shot.
Braden Davis with the 3-run bomb.
A 3-run home run from from Davis, number 34, and the Westlake Chaparrals are up 3-0 here in the bottom half of the first inning.
Now batting second baseman number 15, senior Chapel Stewart.
Number 15, Stewart, stepping up to the plate. Swinging a drive to center field as Jackie Edwards charges up forward and makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting right fielder number 19, Cole May.
As number 19, May steps up to the plate. Swings and fouls one back to the backstop. And that'll be strike one with 2 outs here in the bottom half of the first inning. Westlake up 3-0 after a 3-run shot to left field by number 34, Davis. And Stewart's looking at a 1-ball, 1-strike count. That one's going to be driven out towards second base. Just outside the outstretched arms of Gavin Gomez, making a beautiful attempt for it. So May will reach base, and that'll bring up number 7, Luke, the left fielder for the Westlake Chaps.
Now batting left fielder number 7, Luke Matos.
That's going to be in there for strike one. Runner goes, swinging a drive to left center field. And Wisnut's out there chasing it down as it's going to hit the fence. And coming up with the stand-up RBI double will be Luke. As May will reach base and score, and that'll make the score Westlake 4, Lockhart line 0 here in the bottom half of the first inning. And that'll bring up number 26, Nathan, the shortstop for the Westlake Chaps. And that one be high for ball one. One-0 pitch is going to be fouled back and out of play. And that'll make the count 1 ball, 1 strike. As Contreras is on the mound for the Lions here in the bottom half of the first inning. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch is going to be just a little bit high for ball 2. 2-2 pitch is going to be outside, and that'll make the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count pitch on the way, outside in the turf for ball 4. And Nathan will find his way at first base. Luke is at second, and that'll bring up number 10, Jake, the catcher, up to the plate.
Now batting for the Chaps, catcher number 10, senior Tank Rickenschmidt.
Contreras will step off, turn to second, no throw down. Once again, the score is 4-0 here in the bottom half of the first, and that one's driven to left center field, and that one is going to find its way off the top of the fence. 1 run will score for the Chaps, another one's coming around. And Jake will find himself with a 2 RBI double. And that'll bring us up back to the top of the lineup. Guillen, the designated hitter. Westlake has scored 6 runs here in the bottom half of the 6th inning, highlighted by a 3-run bomb to left field by number 34, Davis, the first baseman.
Your attention running for the catcher, number 1, senior Paul Johnson.
And courtesy runner Johnson, number 1, at second base. They're going to go over to third base, thinking that one of the runners might have missed it, but umpire is going to call him safe. Swinging a drive to center field. Jackie Edwards tracking it, going back and get underneath. He'll get underneath it and make the catch for out number 3.
With the catch for out number 3, and in the home half of the first inning, the Chaps with 6 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base, and after 1 complete, Chaps 6, Lions 8.
So that's going to take us to the top of the 2nd inning as the Chaparrals with the lead 6-0. We're going to take a quick timeout. And we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
When confronted with an auto accident, life can't come to a screeching halt. That's why Chaps Paint and Body is devoted to making the repair process as smooth as possible with their state-of-the-art technology, frequent status updates, and a 24/7 customer service center to help you every step of the way. With our state-of-the-art body shop and paint facility, repairing your car is a breeze. We are fully equipped with a powerful frame-straightening bay, expansive body shop, and our semi-down, downdraft paint booth. Our automotive repair services include everything from oil changes, brake repair replacement, and suspension work to sophisticated mechanical repairs. Whatever your needs, we can offer premium service, affordable cost, and great customer service. These are just some of the differences that make Chaps Paint and Body the best choice for your car's recovery and automotive repair.
All right, and we're back. As Derek Gannon is going to be stepping up to the plate for the Lions. As the Westlake Chaparrals had 5 hits in the bottom half of the 5th. Lead 6-0. As we are here in the top of the 2nd. And Gannon with the line drive out to right field. They try to make the throw out to first. And will not be in time as Gannon's going to find his way at first base. Of course, the bottom half. And that'll bring up Giovanni Roque. The bottom of the first inning was highlighted by a 3-run shot by number 34, Davis. As the Westlake Chaparrals lead 6-0 here in the top half of the 2nd inning. Gannon at first base. First pitch to Roque is going to be inside for ball 1. That'll make the count 1 ball, no strike. Swinging at the 1-0 is going to go off the ankle of Roque. And the count will be 1 ball, 1 strike. All right, 1-1 pitch to Roque. He's going to be swung on towards the right fielder, and it's going to find a turf. And Roque will get on base with the base hit. And 2 line runners are on the base pads. As Gannon's at second, Roque is at first. And that'll bring up number 7, Jacob Contreras, the pitcher for the Lockhart Lions. And the on-deck circle is going to be number 3, Gavin Gomez. So with nobody out here in the top half of the second inning, Lockhart's have an opportunity to put some runs on the scoreboard after giving up 6 in the bottom half of the first. First pitch to Contreras is going to be inside for ball 1. As we wait for the delivery from Nelson, Contreras was turned around to show bunt, pulled back, and looks at the fastball inside for strike 1. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching today's broadcast of Lockhart Line Baseball, game number 5 in the Austin Independent School District for the Lions, and we are here at Westlake Chaparral Baseball Stadium. As the Chaps put 6 in the bottom half of the first and lead 6-0. Right now the Lions have 2 runners on the base pad. As Contreras squares around the bunt, that ball's going to hit fair and find its way foul for strike 2. As both Contreras and Roque have singled to right field to start the bottom half of the top half of the first inning. My name's Emilio Sarge Juarez, and I'm here to bring you all the live play-by-play action here for the final game for the Lockhart Lions. 12 p.m. start, beautiful weather, nice cool breeze out here. Wind is blowing straight out towards center field. Swinging a drive to right center field, and that'll be deep enough as Gannon's rounding third, coming home. Roque's going to third, and they're going to give them the signal to come. Oh, they're going to hold him off at third base, and the Lions are going to get their first run on the board on a stand-up double by Jacob Contreras to right center field, as Gannon will score from second base. So with nobody out, it is Westlake 6, Lockhart Lions 1. And that'll bring up Gavin Gomez up to the plate, the second baseman for the Lockhart Lions. As we got a little bit of timeout as Roque was running so fast, his shoelaces untied. So they're going to give him an opportunity to tie his shoelaces as we're ready to get back into action as Gomez steps into the batter's box. First pitch to Gomez, swinging. It's going to be a high fly on the infield. Third baseman's calling off the pitcher, and they will make the catch for out number 1. And that'll be 1 out here in the top half of the second. And that'll bring up R.J. Torres, and he'll hit a grounder to first. They'll make the out at 1, the throw home. And Roque is going to slide safely for the second run of the game for the Lions. And that'll bring up the right fielder, number 9, Nicholas Ojeda, up to the plate with 2 outs. Contreras at third base. Lockhart Lions chipping away at the lead. as they now trail 6-2 here in the top half of the second. Ojeda looks at the first pitch outside for strike one. Two outs here in the top half of the second inning. Swinging a line drive foul. And that'll make the count. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Great job by Ojeda to hang in there. Having to make it close on the pitch. Has to reach out there so he can stay alive at the plate. Great job by the freshman. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. And once again, Ojeda staying alive. And in the on-deck circle is going to be the catcher, Rene Delgadillo. Oh, 2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And the Lockhart Lions will be heading back out to the field for the bottom half of the second inning, but not before they're able to score 2 runs as the Westlake Chaparrals lead 6-2. And we'll be right back after a couple of commercial breaks with some more Lockhart Lion baseball here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
If you're in need of mechanical care, take your vehicle to Car Care Automotive, located at 1313 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas. Owner and head mechanic Alex Juarez will give your vehicle the care it needs to get back on the road. Alex has over 30 years of mechanic work and is ASE certified. Whether your vehicle is gas or diesel, bring it to Car Care Automotive or call 512-668-4555 to schedule a visit. Mention that you heard this ad on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast and get a free oil change with your automotive repair.
All right, we're back here at Chaparral Stadium. As the Lockhart Lions are back out on the field, we have a new pitcher on the mound for the Lions. Going to be number 4, Ethan Bryant. As Contreras will move over to shortstop. Once again, so far the scoring for the ball game, Westlake Chaparral scores 6 in the bottom half of the first inning. Once again, highlighted by a 3-run shot by number 34, Davis, over the left field wall. A couple of more runs to tack on in the bottom half of the first inning. And the Westlake Chaparrals lead 6-2 after the Lions were able to put 2 runs of their own in the top half of the second. And that'll bring up Peterson up to the plate. And Peterson will look at the first pitch for ball 1. Well, pitch is going to miss barely for ball 2. Peterson up on the count, 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 pitch is going to be outside in the turf for ball 3. As new pitcher Bryant is on the mound for the Lions. The 3-1 pitch is going to be right in there for strike one. Three-one on the way, and that's going to be outside, and Peterson will walk. And that'll bring up number 17, McCray, up to the plate.
Number 17, our back.
Peterson was picked off at first in the bottom half of the first inning. First pitch to McCray is going to be high and inside for ball one. Count is 1-0 to McCray. Looking at the 1-0 pitch in there for strike one. Bryant throws the ball over the first base. Peterson's going to slide back in time. Runner goes. Ground ball towards the third baseman. Torres going to scoop it out to first for one. Great stop by R.J. Torres. Going over to his left side and then making the throw down to first for out number one. Peterson will get to second base. And stepping up to the plate for the Westlake Chaparrals is number 34, Davis. He bombed one over the left field fence in the bottom half of the first inning to give the Chaparrals a 3-0 lead. So he steps up to the plate for his second time up at the bat. One out here in the bottom half of the second. Curveball is going to be a ground ball to the shortstop Contreras. Comes up throwing the first, and Davis is going to ground out to the shortstop. And that'll bring up number 15, Stewart. He flew out in the bottom half of the first inning as the Chaparrals have two outs. Peterson at third base. First pitch to Stewart's going to be a curveball strike on the outside corner. So it'll be an 0-1 count. Two outs. Swinging on the 0-2 on the 0-1 pitch. And Jackie Edwards is going to get up underneath and make the catch for out number 3. And the Chaparrals are going to go scoreless here in the bottom half of the second inning. But they still lead the Lockhart Lions 6-2. As we head over to the top of the third inning, we're going to take a quick timeout. And we'll come right back with some more Lockhart Line baseball.
When confronted with an auto accident, life can't come to a screeching halt. That's why Chaps Paint and Body is devoted to making the repair process as smooth as possible with their state-of-the-art technology, frequent status updates, and a 24/7 customer service center to help you every step of the way. With our state-of-the-art body shop and paint facility, repairing your car is a breeze. We are fully equipped with a powerful frame straightening bay, expansive body shop, and our semi-down downdraft paint booth. Our automotive repair services include everything from oil changes, brake repair replacement, and suspension work to sophisticated mechanical repairs. Whatever your needs, we can offer premium service, affordable cost, and great customer service. These are just some of the differences that make Chaps Paint and Body the best choice for your car's recovery and automotive repair.
All right, as we are back here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, we're back at the top of the lineup here in the top half of the third inning as Rene Delgadillo steps up to the plate for the second time. Swings at the first pitch, flying down the right side. Second baseman will be right there to make the catch for the Chaparrals, and that'll be Stewart with the catch. So Jackie Edwards will be stepping back into the batter's box for the Lions. And Edwards is going to get hit by the pitch, and he'll make his way to first base. Or catcher interference, excuse me. And that'll bring up number 4, Ethan Bryan, up to the plate. So Edwards at first base, Bryan at the plate. He'll look at the first pitch outside for strike 1. A 1 to Bryant. Will be outside in the turf. And that'll make the count 1 ball, 1 strike. Throw down to first on the pickoff attempt. Will not be in time. As number 25, Nelson, is still on the mound for the Chaparrals. Edwards at first base after the catcher interference. 1 out here in the top half of the third inning. Chaparrals lead 6-2. As Nelson will step off the mound. Edwards goes, swing and a miss from Bryant. The throw will be wide. And Edwards will slide in safely with the steal. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Bryant with 1 out. Swinging a chopper to the third baseman and scoop it up. Edwards will go to third on the throw. And he'll slide in there safely as the Lions will have 2 outs here in the top half of the third inning. And that'll bring up number 8, Gannon, who singled to right field to start the second inning. And he'll be followed up by Giovanni Roque, who also singled to right field, and both these lines scored. Swinging a grounder down the right side to the first baseman is going to scoop it up. The pitcher's charging the first, and that'll do it for the Lions here in the top half of the third inning as they go scoreless. It is Westlake Chaparral 6, Lockhart Lions 2 at the end of 2.5. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Do you suffer with headaches, back pain, or neck pain? Chisholm Trail Clinic of Chiropractic's mission is to provide hope, healing, and health to the people of Lockhart and the surrounding area through natural chiropractic care. Dr. Peterson has been voted best chiropractor for the last 9 years. Call Chisholm Trail Clinic of Chiropractic to begin your path to hope, healing, and health. You can find Chisholm Trail Clinic of Chiropractic at 731 South Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas. Or you can call for an appointment at 512-668-4163.
And we're back here for the bottom half of the third inning, as number 19, May, will step up to the batter's box. Bryant still on the mound for the Lions. First pitch outside for strike one. And that will be outside for ball one. Of course, I want to remind everybody the Lady Lions are going to be in action this afternoon at 3 o'clock. And they'll be playing the Lady Billies of Fredericksburg, as the ground ball is going to be hit to Gavin Gomez at second, coming up throwing to one. And that'll be out number one here in the bottom half of the third inning. And that'll bring up number 7, Luke, up to the plate. Got on base and scored in the bottom half of the first. First pitch in there, curveball on the outside corner from Bryant. Swinging a ground ball back to Gomez at second. Down to one, and that'll be out number 2 at the hands of Gavin Gomez. And that'll bring up number 26, Nathan. Swinging on the first pitch to Giovanni Roque. That'll be fair, and Roque is going to step on the bag, and just like that, the Lockhart Lions get out of the inning. And the Chaparrals will go down in order, 1, 2, 3, as we get ready to head to the top of the fourth inning. Westlake Chaparral still leads 6-2 over your Lockhart Lions. And we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
If you're ready to lose weight fast, reach out to the Tim Torres Fitness Facebook page and chat with Tim. Tim has helped thousands of people all over the world in person and online through his mobile app and custom meal plans. So contact Tim Torres via Facebook and start losing weight today. Just look for Tim Torres Fitness on Facebook.
All right, and we're back here for the beginning of the top half of the fourth inning. And that'll bring up Giovanni Roque up to the plate. He singled his first time up at the bat and scored. As we have a good turnout for the Lockhart Line faithful that came out here today. So once again, Lions are 6-4-1 here in the young season. First pitch to Roque is going to be inside for ball one. One-0 pitch going to be outside for ball two. So 2-0 count to Giovanni. And looks at the 2-0 pitch. Strike one. Lockhart Lions going to have a non-district game this Monday. It'll be at Bastrop High School. As the Lockhart Lions going to be taking on the Bears. Swinging on the 2-1 pitch. Fouls back to the backstop for strike two. And that game will be at 7 o'clock. And your Lockhart Lions will be, Lions Pride Sports broadcast will be there to broadcast that game in its entirety, as well as every single varsity baseball game for the 2021 season. We'll be there swinging at the 2-2 pitch, high for strike three, and out number one here in the top half of the fourth inning. And the Lions are going to have one more tournament next week. It'll be the Central Texas Baseball Tournament, and that'll be taking place at Cedar Creek and Bastrop High baseball fields. We'll get a schedule out of games on Monday, and Contreras is going to go around, unable to hold back. And that'll be strike one. As we are here in the top half of the fourth inning, Westlake 6, Lockhart Lions 2. 0-1 pitch is going to be outside in the outside corner for strike two. Lockhart Lions are going to have one more week of non-district play before their first district game on Monday, March 15th. And that'll be an away game against Travis. Swinging at the 1-2 pitch. It will be out of play. Also want to remind you that I believe that March 15th game is going to be a doubleheader at Lions Field. Swinging a drive to center field. Center fielder is going to get up underneath it and make the catch for out number three. And we're going to go and keep it right here. Oh, it's out number two, excuse me. And that'll bring up Gavin Gomez. They had 2 outs on the board. Of course, my apologies. The scoreboard that we have, the website went down earlier today. Got the email that they were going to try and work on it, get it back. Unable to, but going to try and keep you up to date with the strikes, balls, and outs, as the first pitch is going to be outside for ball one. Swinging a foul back, and the catcher's going to track it down and make the catch for out number three, and that'll do it for the Lions. We're going to go and keep it right here. As I mentioned, the Lockhart Lions are going to have one more tournament next week. And got the information right here. And this is going to be the Central Texas Invitational on Thursday. The Lockhart Lions are going to be playing at Cedar Creek for a 9 a.m. game against Bryan. And then they will be back on the diamond at 4:30 p.m. against San Antonio Wagner. On Friday, they're going to be at the Bastrop Bear site, baseball field, for another 9 a.m. game versus Round Rock Westwood, followed up by a 2 p.m. game versus Buda Hayes. And on Saturday, they'll close out their tournament year, as they're going to be back at the Cedar Creek site for a game against Pflugerville Weiss, which the Lockhart Lions defeated on day one of the Austin Independent School District, 8-6, as the Lions scored 7 in the bottom of the third inning and were able to hold off the Wolves. to win that game. And once again, the Lions will be in action for a non-district game on Monday night at Bastrop. And I mentioned the first district game for the Lions. We'll get to that at the end of this batter, as it'll be against Travis for an away game, which will be played at Lockhart High School Baseball Stadium. Swinging at the first pitch to deep center field. Edwards is tracking it down off the fence. Gets the bounce off the wall, and it'll be a stand-up double to lead the inning off. As I mentioned, the Travis Rebels is going to be the first district game for the Lions. It'll be a doubleheader at Lions Field, as the field that Travis usually uses is closed down due for COVID reasons. So for the first game, it'll be the Lockhart Lions playing at Travis, as Travis is going to be the home team at Lions Field. And then the second game of the night will be Lockhart versus Travis again. This time Lockhart will be the home team. So that'll be the start of district play for the Lockhart Lions. And once again, that's going to be March 15th. And once again, Lions Pride Sports broadcast will be there throughout the whole season for Lockhart Lion varsity baseball. So with a leadoff double to center field, as a pinch runner's up, or courtesy runner's in at second base for the runner. That'll bring up number 14, Gillen. Guillen, the designated hitter for the Chaparrals. He'll foul the 1-0 pitch, fouling out of play down the left side. And that'll make the count 1-1 strike. Ethan Brand still on the mound for the Lions. Turns the throw to second base. When I get there in time. Turn around to second to make the throw. Nobody's back there, and Brian's going to have to hold on to it. Once again, 1-1 strike to the leadoff batter, Guillen. Squared around the bunt, and will foul it away. Number 10, Jake. Hit a stand-up double to center field. Has a courtesy runner running for him, who is at second base for the Chaparrals. Guillen at home plate in the batter's box. Looking at a 1-2 strike count as Bryant turns to throw to second base. Swinging a grounder to Gomez at third. Gloves it and tosses it over with the glove hand down to Roque at first, and that'll be out number 1. As a courtesy runner will advance over to third base. Gavin Gomez on fire today. Wonderful play with the glove hand. One out here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Swinging a foul ball back to the backstop. With 1 out. Oh, 1 pitch going to be a curveball right in the inside corner. Just catching it for strike 2. 0-2 pitch on the way. Another curveball swung and fouled back out of play. And the on-deck circle for the Chaparral is going to be number 17, McCray, the third baseman for the Chaparrals. 0-2 pitch outside for ball one. One out here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Chaparrals lead 6-2. 1-2 pitch in the dirt. And that'll make the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Peterson steps into the batter's box. Just missing that inside corner for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Peterson. He's walked twice, got picked off in the first inning at first base. Swinging a drive to right center field. Curving away from Edwards, and Edwards going to track it down to the wall. Another Chaparral runner will round third and score. And that'll make it Chaparral 7, Lockhart Lions 2. On an RBI double from Peterson, and stepping up to the plate, number 17, McCray. Once again, the third baseman. He's walked and scored in the first and then grounded out to the third baseman in the second inning. Chaparrals went down 1-2-3 in the bottom of the third. Ball's going to get away from the catcher, and Peterson's going to advance to third base on the pass ball. And that'll make the count 1 ball, no strikes with 1 out here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Chaparral scores 6 in the bottom of the first and 1 here in the bottom of the fourth, while the Lions score 2 in the top of the second. Curveball high for ball 2. Two-0 pitch from Bryant. That'll be high for ball 3. Now it looks like we're going to have a little bit of some action in the bullpen for the Lions. Three-0 is going to be high and inside for ball 4. And in the bullpen for the Lions right now is going to be number 2, James Magallanes, as he's warming up. And that'll bring up number 34, Davis. He's 1 for 2 today. Grounded out to the shortstop in the second inning. And then hit a 3-run bomb in the bottom half of the first inning. As Coach Honeycutt's going to come out and talk to his young hurler on the mound, Ethan Bryant. Has kept the Chaps scoreless in the second and third inning. Putting away the Chaps in order, 1, 2, 3 in the bottom half of the third. Right now they got 2 runners on the base paths, 1 run across the plate. And big number 34, Davis, at the plate, who's already hit a 3-run home run, and that's going to do it for Ethan Bryant. And stepping onto the mound is going to be James Magallanes, the freshman for the Lockhart Lions. And we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back here for some Lockhart Lion baseball here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. All right, we're back here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast for some Lockhart Lion baseball. We have a pitching change going on right now as Magallanes is on the mound for the Lions. And looks like technical support came through for the scoreboard. So now you can follow along the game on the look at the bottom of the screen. You can catch every ball, strike, out, runner on the base pads. And that's all thanks to the great sponsorship and support from Kent Riddle and Kent Riddle Properties. Is you can follow along the game with us on the Kent Riddle Properties scoreboard. So thank you, Kent Riddle, who's back at Lockhart right now, QAing for us. So once again, thank you, Kent Riddle, for all that you do, not just for the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, but for Lockhart Lions Sports. All right, so Magallanes is going to be on the mound to start things off for the Lions. Give me a quick second here. And you see the little kitty on the screen. Now we get back to action. As Davis is up to the bat. Magallanes on the mound for the Lions. 2 runners on the base pad. Runner goes from first, stealing second. And that'll put runners at second and third. A high fly to left field. Left fielder getting up underneath it. Miscommunication between the left fielder and center fielder, and the ball's going to hit the ground. Another Westlake runner will score. Followed up by another, and that'll make it Westlake 9, Lockhart Lions 2 on an error out in left field. Little indecision of who's going to reach out there and get it. As that's going to bring up number 15, Stewart, up to the plate for the Chaparrals. Only 1 out. Davis at second base. Fly to left center field once again. Jackie Edwards got this one. He'll make the catch for out number 2. As Davis will stay at second base. And that'll bring up number 19, Cole May, for the Chaparrals with 2 out. Runner at second base. As Magallanes steps off the rubber to reset himself here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. And once again, big shout out to the tech crew. They were able to get everything set up and get things going for the scoreboard. As you can see, it's in full action right now. And that'll be an outside pitch for ball 1 to start things off to number 19, May. Outside for ball 2. Magallanes on the mound. And he'll just miss that outside corner for ball 3. Lockhart has 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Or excuse me, bottom half of the 4th inning. As the Chaparrals have put 3 across the plate. And they'll put another runner on the base pads. And that'll make it ball 4. And that'll bring up number 7, Luke. and that'll bring up number 7, Luke, up to the plate. 2 runners on the base pads at second and first. Davis at second, Stewart at first, and Luke's going to look at the first pitch, called strike. Once again, Magallanes on the mound, the third pitcher for the Lockhart Lions. As they started the game off with Contreras, pitched 1 inning. Bryant came in for the second and third inning, and Magallanes came in with 1 out here in the bottom half of the first. Finds himself behind on the count. 2 balls, 1 strike to the batter, Luke. Runner goes from second as it's going to be sky high in the infield. R.J. Torres chasing it down and will make the catch for out number 3. As the 4th inning will end, the Westlake Chaparral scored 3 in the bottom half of the 4th inning and extend their lead over the Lockhart Lions 9-2. We're going to take a quick timeout and we'll be right back with some more Lockhart Lion baseball here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Vest Auto Detail, located 1 block from beautiful downtown Lockhart, Texas, at 301 South Main Street. At Vest Auto Detail, they offer window tinting, paint correction, ceramic coating, and are considered the best in Caldwell County. When it comes to auto detailing, if you want the best, just book with Vest. Vest Auto Detail. Call 512-227-1511 to schedule your vehicle for a visit.
For the Chaps, but third baseman 27, Chase Bosworth, shortstop number 11, Zach Craig. Right field number 2.
All right, leading things off for the Lions. Want to welcome everybody back here for the top half of the 5th inning. My name's Emilio Sarge Juarez. I'm here to bring you all the live play-by-play action for Lockhart Lion baseball here in day 3, game number 5 for the Lions here in the Austin Independent School District baseball tournament. Lions have gone 2-1-1 so far. Find themselves behind by 7 runs against the home team Westlake Chaparrals, 9-2. As R.J. Torres steps up to the plate, looks at the first pitch, strike 1 on the outside. Well, 1 pitch is going to be low for ball 1. One pitch is going to be fouled off towards the right side, right in front of the home dugout. And Torres finds himself behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Another line drive towards the home side. It has the Chaparrals running for the hills. Count will still remain. 1 ball, 2 strikes to R.J. Torres as Nelson is still on the mound and he'll get caught looking for strike 3. And out number 1 here in the top half of the 5th inning. And that'll bring up the right fielder, Nicholas Ojeda, up to the plate. As Ojeda steps into the batter's box, squares around to show bunt, bunts it down the third base line. It's going to be speed versus arm. And it will not be there in time as Ojeda beats the throw out. And the Lions are going to have their first base runner of the inning. As we head over to the top half of the lineup for the Lockhart Lions, Rene Delgadillo stepping up to the plate. Great job by Ojeda to beat the throw out. Great call by Coach Honeycutt using the speed of Ojeda, catching the third baseman, sitting a little bit far back in the infield, and got to give it to Ojeda, laying it down just perfectly as Delgadillo squares around to show bunt. Pulls back and looks at ball one. Once again, showing bunt. It's Delgadillo. Pulls back for ball two. The throw down to first will not be in time as Ojeda will get back. And the on-deck circle is going to be Jackie Edwards Jr. I want to give a big shout out to his dad. Help me bring my equipment up here to the top of the stands. 2-0 pitch going to be inside for ball three. Three-0 pitch. Delgadillo turns around, showing bunt once again. Pulls back and swings at the 3-0 pitch for strike one. So the count's going to be 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Ojeda at first base, 1 out. And great job by Nelson to battle back. Comes back to make the count full with 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Delgadillo at the plate. They're going to make something happen. And that one's going to be outside for ball 4. And the Lions will have 2 runners on the base pads. Delgadillo at first, Ojeda at second. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Jackie Edwards Jr. up to the plate. All right, so Edwards steps up to the plate with 1 out, 2 runners on the base pads. Ojeda at second, Delgadillo at first. Squaring around the bunt, and that one will be foul. Ojeda at second after reaching first on an infield bunt single that he was able to leg out. Delgadillo on first after walking. Edwards looking at 0-1 with 1 out. Squaring around to show bunt. Pulls back as the ball is going to be outside for ball 1. Great job by the senior to realize that it's going to be a ball outside. Pulled back. And he will be looking at a 1 ball, 1 strike count. Once again, 1 out here in the top half of the 5th inning. Once again, scoring around the bunt. Fouls it back to the backstop for strike 2. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jackie Edwards. Looking to swing away. Grounds one to the shortstop. Foot race to first base. And they're going to get Edwards out at 1.
Nice play by Zach Craig at short for out.
And that'll be out number 2. Very close play at first base.
That brings up the pitcher, number 4, Ethan Bryant.
And that'll bring up number 4, Ethan Bryant. As Coach Honeycutt's going to go out there and talk to the base coach. As Coach has already had 2 calls that he's gone out there to talk about overturned. In the season, unsuccessful at this attempt. So the Lockhart Lions going to remain with 2 outs here in the top half of the 5th inning. As Ethan Bryant steps up to the plate, and he'll foul one back and out of play right over our heads. For strike 1. Swinging a ground ball towards the first baseman. Scooped up easily and touching the bag, and that'll do it for the Lions. They were able to put 2 runs on the base pads, unable to bring them around, and that'll do it for the top half of the 5th inning. The Lockhart Lions still trail 9-2 over the home team, Westlake Chaparrals. And we're going to take a quick time and run a couple of commercial spots. And you're watching Lockhart Lion Baseball right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Changing Faces Barbershop has been serving the Lockhart and surrounding communities since 2009. Head barber and owner Lex Jennings and staff pride themselves on being a hip urban barbershop. For shaves, not only do we hit you with our Precessional Andis trimmers, we offer a close shave and edge up with a straight razor. If you're really wanting to be pampered, let us give you one of our famous hot towel shaves. For cuts, Changing Face barbers are all top of their class and are able to pull off any style, whether it's a mohawk, classic cut, fade, taper, or design. We pride ourselves on our talent, our drive, and want to give our clients the best experience available. For all styles, from the newest trends to old school cuts, our barbers here at Changing Faces have the skills to transform your look and feel. With over 10 years of combined experience, our barbers are on the cutting edge of the barber world. Come by one of our 2 locations, 2000 West San Antonio Street in Lockhart, Texas, and 900 Bug Lane, Suite 115 in San Marcos, Texas. Or go to our website at cfbarbershop.com.
All right, and welcome back. We are here in the bottom half of the 5th inning with the Chaparrals leading the Lockhart Lions 9-2. In the final game of a 3-day tournament for the Lockhart Lions that has seen them go with 2 wins, 2 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie. As the pinch hitter is going to be stepping up to the plate, number 32 for the Chaps. Looking at the 1 pitch. 1-0 pitch outside for ball 2. Still on the mound for the Lions is Magallanes. A swing and a drive to right field and a bat toss, and that ball is going to be out of here. And a solo shot. And the Chaparrals will extend their lead by 1. 10-2 over the Lockhart Lions off the bomb to the center, over the center field wall. And that'll be Richie, number 32. Lance, number 44, coming up to the plate. A little discussion going on right now is, heard one of the players say ball game. And discussing with coaches, between the coaches right now, as Honeycutt came out and talked to the home plate umpire, and the umpire was making his way to the Westlake side. This is one of those times where you love to have a microphone on the coaches to find out what's going on. But apparently that's going to do it for the ball game. Let me cut my mics off right now so I could try and find out what's going on right now. All right, now we're back here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Apparently the game has ended as the Chaparral is going to come out victorious 10-2. I'm still unsure of what the call was, as the run rule was not in effect right now, as the Lions were only down by 8 runs, and we still have 40 minutes left for the 2-hour time limit. But I'm going to try and get all that, and I'll post it up a little bit later on the Facebook page for our Lions Pride Sports broadcast. But that's going to do it for us today as we head off to the Recon Athlete postgame show. And your Recon Athlete Defensive Player of the Game is going to go to Gavin Gomez for his outstanding play at second base, doing a tremendous job for the Lockhart Lions, and even fielding one with the glove hand and tossing it to Roque at first to get an out. So congratulations to Gavin Gomez, as you are the Recon Athlete Defensive Player of the Game. As for the Lockhart Lions offensively, want to Recon Athlete Offensive Players of the Game is going to go to Derek Gannon and Gio Roque. Only 2 lines to score here in the ball game, and another one, Jacob Contreras, with an RBI double to bring in the run. So congratulations to all players, as you are the Recon Athlete Players of the Game. And that's going to do it for our broadcast today here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Be sure to catch up with us on Monday night as we go live from Bastrop High School, as your Lockhart Lions have a non-district away game. And that game will be played at 7 o'clock, and you'll be able to catch all the live action starting at 6:45 here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. So for us, that's going to do it. I want to thank my wife. She was big help today. We got here a little bit late, but with her help, we were able to get up and live and started as fast as possible. So once again, I want to give her a huge shout out and all my love, and especially to all you Lockhart Lion fans out there that tune in and watch every single broadcast on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. I want to say goodbye, safe travels home to the fans that got here, and like I always say, you could take the line out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart. Go Lions.
Thank you for listening to tonight's Lions Pride Sports broadcast. And remember, you can take the lion out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart. Go Lions!